Let's bring up Transgender Jay! Y'all ready to open your mind? Y'all thought you knew what gender was? You're wrong. Transgender Jay! This motherfucker doesn't give a shit about gender! I mean, you probably do give it a lot of shits about gender.
Dignity. I bring some dignity to the stage.
Good luck.
I hope.
What were we talking about tonight? We said so many things. I've cried 8 times while talking to you over the last 2 days.
We've covered
One of the reasons I cried is because by
the way, we are doing a downshift right now.
No, don't.
Yeah.
We're going into high gear, Jane.
Well, I just
No. You're this is about to be the funniest section.
You downshift when you're going uphill.
Raise your expectations.
Climb.
Raise your expectations. Raise them. When a transgender person comes up and
never
talk
had
about transgender, you should raise your expectations. Don't lower them. Raise them. This better be the funniest part of the show. And if it's not, Dan, well, maybe we need to re-examine
we never
what we tolerate.
I think we should talk about.
I don't know.
So, let's talk about the tolerance
Maybe
for white
like...
cis males. To pick
No, I'm sorry. I'm so drunk.
Jane,
you guys have been running hard.
Jane,
this is wild.
Is one or more of your sons here tonight? Is one of your kids here tonight or no?
No children here tonight.
No children. Jane, threesomes? Have you had one or more?
Oh, no children here, but they both listen to the broadcast. Yeah. So.
Have you had a threesome, Jane?
I have had a threesome and a foursome in my life.
Now, all right. We have a winner.
A foursome?
Jane, were they all with yourself?
A foursome?
Fuck you!
Jane, the foursome.
Answer the question.
How many?
How do you know when you're having a foursome? How do you know?
What was the lineup in the foursome?
You know it's over.
Was it like what was the ratio of male, female presenters and whatnot? It's like what did you have?
Oh God, that's complicated.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference between a foursome and just a weird night at a hotel?
So I think all of the others were.
The Hendersons came over for Christmas.
Yeah.
And it was a foursome.
That foursome. Who were they, or like in terms of like gender specificity, and what was this like the setup to that?
Let's see. We had me, a genetic male presenting female, this pre-hormone. We had 3 then genetic females, 2 of whom are sort of 2 were bisexual, 1 was non-bisexual. Where they exactly sit in terms of gender preference and presentation.
Right.
2 of them enjoyed doing drag kings, so they certainly had sort of that sort of aspect.
Drag kings.
Drag kings.
That's a thing. I love that.
Oh my God.
As drag kings, that's
Women who do parody male presentation. Yeah.
But first time I ever heard it.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't dragging at the time that we were doing this, but it was just this level of complexity.
Who's that guy? Oh, him.
Beer provider. No, but.
So this is.
It's just. I mean, one of the things that we've talked about a lot.
You're describing as Oprah's primordial soup of sexuality.
Well, it was a situation where 4 people really enjoyed each other, and it really didn't matter what parts they brought to the game.
And so 4 people doing it, right?
I think that happened at some point.
Not like that. It doesn't look like that,
but yeah, there were some
Jane,
shaking parts. Yes.
Was the foursome a successful event? Did everybody get what they wanted? Like, was it a good affair or bad?
It was wonderful. It was beautiful and spiritual, and it was fabulous.
You always have to one up me, don't you?
Sorry, and yeah.
Do you ever?
I do.
Dan? Pick your foursome. Who is it? Like, cast your foursome.
I couldn't even do
Cast your own foursome.
Okay, Karen Gillan from Doctor Who is just there, but she's not involved. She's directing. She's wearing jodhpurs and like a hat that says director. If she takes off her clothes, she'll gain too much status. So she's there. She's watching through a glass booth. I love that guy. That guy's like, he's like, fuck it, I want Karen Gillan to watch me fuck. She's behind glass.
No,
It's bulletproof.
Dan, for real. Like.
What? Be for real. Oh, let's get behind the facade of the guy who gets fired.
I want to know. I want to know what turns you on in a foursome.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you're fumfering. I want to hit the gas.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Thumper.
What's it? What'd you say? I'm sorry. Oh, pick 3 people. Yeah, that guy is a fascist. Because guess what? I don't have to pick 3 people. I'll pick Okay, you don't buy it from me. Okay.
Pick 3.
You're right to not buy that.
Dan,
Pick 3 genders.
lightning round.
3 genders?
Yeah.
3 genders?
You betcha.
You only get 3 genders. Pick 3 genders.
Pick 3 genders.
In your
He
foursome.
doesn't have only 3 genders, though.
He can pick among 3 genders. They could be all 1, or they could be all 3,
Or agendered, or
Yeah.
But don't
bigendered,
corner
or
yourself out of
polygendered.
this.
I will say I want to bring this to a respectable place because you guys are being bad people. So I want to be vulnerable and tell you I had a dream recently. In my dream, like I had a very vivid sexual dream where my ex-girlfriend, like previous relationship, I walked into a party and she was splayed out on a couch. And there were like people, like she was very sexy, and there were like, in the dream, I was very, I was just turned on by, I was just watching her get like sexed with by guys that were like, you know, Ryan Gosling, you know, like they did sit-ups ever. And she was like, I'm so happy you've done sit-ups. But she wasn't like, oh, your dick's so much bigger than Dan Harmon's. Like, she was like happy to see me, and I was happy to see her, but I was also happy to see her plowed by like bucks.
Were you chatting friendly?
I was like watching and jerking off. Yeah. And then I woke up. So I don't know where I would have gone. But I wanted to volunteer that because I want this show to be a place where people are vulnerable. Thank you, sir. I want this to be a place where people are vulnerable. And
All right, Dan, in that dream, cast 3 guys that you want to see whatever that ex-girlfriend is. Who are the 3 people you want to see your ex-girlfriend in that dream be fucking?
Well, the guys would be. I mean,
you said Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, but that's my placeholder.
But I'm saying now, pick like.
I don't want a particular guy to fuck.
It's not about the specificity of that guy.
That's what I'm saying though.
Right.
Like those guys are mannequins.
But now I'm asking.
Hot.
Now I'm asking you to be specific. Like if you.
I don't want the guy.
I'm saying now. I'm Satan. I'm saying pick the guy.
I don't pick the guy. I know you want it to you, and you're fine.
No,
you can
no.
do it. You can do it.
No, I want it to be Antonio Banderas.
No, you can fuck Sarah Johnson.
All right, let's say that you are. It's Rosemary's Baby. You're Rosemary.
Can I just say, Jane, you were one of the best guests we've ever had on the show.
Thank you.
Jane, okay. I want to say this so fast.
Jay, let's say you had a dream where Dan was watching his girlfriend be fucked by other people. Who would you cast as the 3 guys that fucked Dan's ex-girlfriend? You're a casting director, Jane.
Go.
Okay, so keeping in mind that I'm a little older and not
The father of 3.
Okay, 2.
Cast the people fucking Dan's ex-girlfriend in his dream.
Gene Kelly.
Gene Kelly.
Along that line, Donald O'Connor. He's funny, but he's Donald O'Connor.
It's funnier than
Donald
Gene. It's
O'Connor?
funnier than Gene
Donald
Kelly.
O'Connor.
From the Talking Mule movies.
Yeah.
No, also from Singing in the Rain.
Yeah. He's the guy who runs and does the flips off the wall.
He jumps off the wall. Yeah.
He makes them laugh.
All right, you know what?
He's very cute.
As long as she's happy and has agency,
And then for you,
then I'm gonna come.
All right, Jane.
then call back for Dan, Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah. I'd watch him fuck me. That's how much I want to watch
I
him
think you
fuck.
said once you want him to show you how to garden.
I love Mark Ruffalo.
Dan, let's say you're having a dream where you're
Mark
fucked by
Ruffalo, David Duchovny. You know, if you go to a gay place,
Okay, here we go. Loosen up.
I have more ready answers for dudes.
All right.
If you
For yourself?
put a gun to my head, foursome with a gay foursome. Mark Ruffalo, David Duchovny. I'm sorry. I think it's weird that you're yelling things out, but I do want to hear what you're yelling out.
Roger Morris.
Roger Moore.
I've heard a lot of interesting things, but what I'm going to say,
Moonraker, right?
We take you now to Roger Moore fucking Dan Harmon.
But what I'm going to say is Prince.
Oh,
David Duchovny, Mark Ruffalo, Prince. And me. And my open butthole.
Now who's racist?
Waiting to learn what it means to be a real man.
I think we've made some progress here tonight, Daniel.
Yeah, you bet your ass.